If you've been asking yourself how to find my creative niche, well, then this is the video for you. Hey everyone, Maggie Hour here, and on this channel, I help creatives like you create a business around something that they're passionate about. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. So, with that being said, what do most people do when it comes to picking up their niche? The thing is that they are looking what already exists in the marketplace and they just try to copy and to mimic what others are doing. The problem by doing this is that you finish just being like a copycat, right? So nothing original. You are just doing what others are doing, but in a less better way. So by finding out your creative niche that is tailored to you, to your strengths, and to what you really enjoy doing, you'll be able to set yourself apart instantly. So this will help you, especially if you're creating your products, if you're creating online courses, to stand out. So with that being said, I wanted to share with you the 4 steps that you can use in order to find your creative niche. But before that, be sure to check out the PDF in the description. It will basically give you everything that you need and everything that I'm covering here in this video regarding to finding your niche. So with that being said, 4 steps that you can use in order to find your creative niche. So step number 1, or question number 1, is what are the things you do where you don't see the time passing by? So the thing is that this is a great indicator for you that you may consider going deeper into that aspect, into that specific topic, into that specific tasks. Because what happens is that there is a state called the flow state. And what is the flow state? The flow state is basically where you lose complete you lose basically the sense of time, and you're immersed completely 100% in the task that you're doing. And the thing is, by betting basically on those tasks and on those subjects that you're in flow state, you'll be able basically to deliver great results, right? So you'll be able to create great work, and also it will help you to become better time after time. So it's a no-brainer. There are only advantages by really betting on this flow state, right? And this is why every time I'm talking and I'm helping people to create their online business, I always ask them, what do you like to do? What do you enjoy doing? And the thing is that we can be blinded by just the monetary amount and the fact that we want to make money. But the thing is that making money by betting on your strengths, on your flow state, is way easier than having to force yourself and doing stuff that you don't enjoy. So this is the first takeaway. So this is the first thing that you have to ask yourself. So what are the tasks where you don't see the time passing by? Then the second question that you can ask yourself when it comes to finding your creative niche is, and let me just draw here a magnet, and you're going to understand why I draw a magnet here, because I want you to ask yourself, what are the topics, the subjects that you're constantly attracted to? No matter what you're doing, you just find and you just recognize this pattern that along your life you have always been drawn to a specific or to more specific topics. Well, this is also a great way to basically discover your creative niche. Well, then so for that you can use some tools that I'm going to, those free tools that I'm going to give you inside the PDF. The link is in the description. So third question, or third way that you can use to find your creative niche, is, are you currently facing a challenge that you're really passionate about and try to achieve? So are you facing a challenge that you're passionate about and want to achieve? Well, if, for example, you want to start learning Python, then coding in Python, then there chances are there are other people out there who are also interested in achieving that. And this could be interesting, and especially when you mix and match all the free tools that I'm giving you right here, and and answer all those 3 questions. I'm going to go deeper in that into just in a second. But before that, let me just share you the 4th question that I wanted to share with you, and it is what do others ask you for advice about? And I call this the go-to guy approach. The go-to guy approach. So what kind of go-to guy are you? Well, the thing is that we tend to minimize our go-to guy aspect because we think, and we always have we always like thinking that we're not good enough and that there is always someone better. True, true. There is always going to find someone who's better than you. But the thing is that if you just take the average kind of people, you are way ahead of like what others know, right? And you have really to bet on that. So this is why like finding your creative niche really comes down to a self-awareness, right? So you really have to also embrace the fact, like the things that you're bad at and the things that you're good at, right? And we use as creatives really minimize our potential and maximize our drawbacks. So if you're like me, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. And here is where the really magics come in. The magic, sorry, comes in is when you're able basically to take all those four components that I share with you and really isolate exactly the cross point between all of them. So this is really where you'll be able to find your creative niche, right? So don't forget of the different approach that I gave you here. The thing is really try to mix and match and be able to find a cross point between all those. And here is basically where your creative niche lies. So with that being said, as I told you, there is a PDF that you can download that will give you more tools and just wrap up this video. And also, by getting this PDF, you're going to subscribe to my daily emails where I help creatives like you create an online business around basically this zone here. So with that being said, all the links are in the description. And with that being said, if you appreciate this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and you know like what you have to do, like with the bell and so on and so forth. So I'm not going to tell you, because every video on YouTube is telling you that you have to do that. So I don't want to be that guy. So with that being said, guys, I see you inside the PDF and inside my daily emails by clicking the first link in the description.